Wow. So I just got the news that Glenn Kelman, the CEO of Redfin, just recently resigned and stepped down from Redfin. And it's interesting to me as well, that's the firm that I most recently worked at before coming over to EXP. And, incredible company. Obviously, Glenn's a great guy. I've learned a great deal from him, learned a great deal from Jason Aline, who's the head of their brokerage operations. And so it's a reflection time for me because it's almost like the changing of guards and into a new era of real estate. There's been so much change. Obviously, the Compass Anywhere deal went down last week as well. And so it's very interesting time to sort of sit back and reflect. And as I reflect on my time, not only here at EXP, but also where I was at Redfin, one of the most interesting pieces of business in general, and I thought this would be helpful and beneficial if you have a brokerage or you have a team, or even just in your individual agent life, you have a real estate business that you operate. And so one of the most helpful things to really think about as you are owning and operating and managing your real estate business, and that is sort of this three-legged stool, as I like to call it, right? And this is something that I've learned a while back. And so your real estate business, if you think of it, it's like a three-legged stool. And so you have one leg, which is going to be your company, right? So this is your company. This is a three-legged stool, and then you've got your agents. And then the third leg of this stool is going to be your customer. And this is the stool that it sits on. And so one of the challenges always is trying to keep in mind that all three of these legs have to be happy, right? And all three of these, and it's almost a balancing act, because what happens is if you let the company profitability and company operations leg get too long, like what's in the best interest of the company, then everything topples over, right? Because now your agents aren't happy, and now also your customers aren't happy because you're so focused on what's in the best interest of the company, right? Or conversely, let's say that you don't let that leg get too long, but you are so focused on the end user, you're so focused on your customers that you forget about your agents that are actually servicing those customers. And the agents aren't happy, which means ultimately the customers won't be happy either. And now the company suffers, right, because of that. And so you don't want to do that. And at the same time, you can't exclusively be focused on the agents, right? Because yes, you have agents on your team, agents at your brokerage, but if you really focus on making your agents as happy as possible, listen, I know, and you know, many of your agents will be happy to put you out of business, right? And so that's what you got to be cautious about, because you want to make sure that the company remains healthy enough. So you got to take your split, make sure your split is right, make sure that you're operating everything effectively. So you got to keep the company happy, but also you don't want any of those things to be losing sight of the fact that everything hinges on how many homes you buy and sell and help people with. And so that's always sort of that constant dynamic. And where I see team leaders and I see broker owners and even executives go astray is when they start thinking too much about one aspect or the other. And that's why I'm so grateful to be here at EXP, have the opportunity to work with incredible individuals like Glenn Sanford. And interestingly enough, right, every billionaire that I've got 3 billionaires in my phone, and all 3 of them are named Glenn. I got Glenn Kelman, I got Glenn Sanford, I got Glenn Stearns. All 3 are in my phone. They're all named Glenn. I don't know what that's about, but I do know success leaves clues. So when I have my son, I'm going to name him Glenn. There's no doubt about it. Now, that said, the cool thing is that being here and working with folks like Glenn Sanford, working with folks like Leo Pareja, I think that we have an incredible model here that is focused on all 3 things simultaneously. And our company does, I think, the best at managing those 3 things, making sure we're agent success obsessed, right? And we started this with an agent, right? And understanding that, hey, if we take care of our agents, then our agents will take care of the customers. And the customers ultimately are the ones that take care of the company, because we sell more homes than any other brokers on the planet. Why? Because we're so focused on our agents. And so I think that hopefully that helps you. That's something that I was just kind of chewing on and reflecting on as we sort of go through this change of guard into 2026. And who knows from here, right? The real estate industry is getting so exciting, so fascinating, right? As all these changes are happening. But hopefully that helps you in running your day-to-day operations of your business, and you're thinking about your real estate business in those three lanes and according to these three pillars, or these three chair stools, if you will. Hope that helps. For more tips like this, make sure that you like and follow.